everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Aggressively Mediocre Pokemon VGC 2019 Ultra Series. We're jumping on to Battlespot, playing some Pokemon VGC 2019 Ultra Series games. I'm feeling a little bit better, about the same. I'm recording this a day after I recorded the last episode, but I did have the audacity to put a little bit of peanut butter on my saltines this morning. I just needed, something. Need like a little bit of protein or something, and I've switched to water. I have a little bit more Gatorade in the refrigerator, but I'm going to be drinking water for now. But again, I wanted to get a battle out, or a video out, I should say. And so we're going to run into our first game opponent. We're not going to run into our first game. I mean, I guess we could run into a game. I don't know. We're going to run into our first opponent. I'm just going to say that. And I believe this was the team that did very well, maybe won or got second in Berlin. Things I should know but don't. Okay. It's an X-ray team. It is an X-ray team. So, Cart seems like a must. Cart really does seem like a must. Here is what I'm thinking. Cart Feeny, Ensign Groudon. I like Ensign for the fake out, but I like Salamence as well, to be honest. And I think Yveltal could put in some work, but I can't bring too many things that are weak to that Nihilego. So that's like everything on my team besides the Kartana, and the Groudon are weak to it. Everything. Okay, so we're gonna see how this goes. I feel like I haven't seen anybody wear that shirt in game in a while. Maybe I just don't really pay attention. Maybe I choose to pay attention sometimes. We're gonna see what they lead off with. I love the ripped jorts. I will say I absolutely adore those ripped jorts. They look fantastic. Okay, Nihilego. Makes sense. I think this first turn I want to detect with Kartana, and Icy Wind, I think. Yeah, I think Icy Wind. I think actually leading with Salamence this game wouldn't have been terrible. Nice. Okay, so they do fake out into the Protect. Ooh, and they go sub. I don't like that. I definitely don't like that. Okay. I'm gonna switch in my Incineroar and I think Gravity this turn. I want to set up for Groudon to be able to come in. I really want to set up for Groudon to be able to come in later in this game, I think. And so I could really see Incineroar switching out. Or U-turning. I mean. I could definitely see Incineroar U-turning here. Okay, so Intimidate goes off. Power Gem comes out. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you have to target into the Kartana slot. Yeah, so U-turn comes out. I'm right outside berry range. Oof. Okay, Ray comes in. Does Ray protect this turn? So I'm gonna go fake out Icy Wind. Ray could swap right back out, honestly, as well. I think we might see that happen. Okay, we don't see that happen. Okay. So we will get a fake out Icy Wind. I mean, he could protect. He could protect. If he doesn't... Okay. Letting the Beast Boost go off is really bad. Letting the Beast Boost go off is really bad. Yeah, I think I want to go Groudon here. So I would assume his Nihilego is... Z-move? I don't think we take the Z-move at +1. I could protect my Groudon. But I think I'm just going to go Blades and Icy Wind. I would assume you want to bring Incineroar in here to cycle the Intimidates. But Blades will still do a decent amount, I think. Yeah, so Blades will still do a decent amount to that Incin. Yeah, so Incin. Zern, okay. Yeah, so it is Z-move. As expected. Continental Crush. I think so far all that we've run into have been Z-move. I think. Yeah, into Groudon. So I don't think we take this at +1, which is unfortunate. So I could have protected. But then he could have just attacked next turn. Yeah, we don't take that. Okay, we'll Icy Wind here. Bring in Kartana. Okay, I'm gonna... So I would assume you bring in Incineroar here. I would assume you bring in Incineroar here. I'm still gonna Smart Strike the Xerneas, I think, and Icy Wind. Yeah, so it's Incineroar coming in here. I think even if I Smart Striked the Nihilego slot, there's nothing I can do at this point. Yeah, I just let Nihilego absolutely get out of control this game. I just let Nihilego... The sub was bad. The sub was really bad. Yeah, so the sub there was really bad. If it didn't have sub, I think the game could have been different because I would have gotten Icy Winds off, so then my Groudon would have been faster. And I think against this team, if I can keep the speed control going, so maybe Salamence was the better lead, but I don't think Salamence survives a Continental Crush either, so then it would have been... I guess he could have... Okay. Yeah, maybe Salamence was a better lead. But it feels like if I lead... Maybe Salamence Kartana was the lead? Tailwind, and then I have Kartana to threaten? I think that was probably better. Yeah, So letting the sub go up, and then letting Nihilego get out of control was bad. I mean, I think my team is a really tough matchup. And Nihilego's so strong that it can also it can bring Kartana down to Sash. So I don't really have the best answers against it, but we're going to face another X-Ray. With no Nihi, so that's nice. That's nice. But the Coco is rough. Like, see, against Coco, I feel like I can't bring either of my Tailwind setters. So I think that's a problem right there. I think that's absolutely a problem. I think I go Cart Feeny again. With Incineroar Groudon. Yeah. So I'm going to bring the same team. It just feels hard to bring Yveltal when there is both a Xerneas and a Coco. Coco's definitely hard for this team to handle. It's definitely hard for this team to handle. Okay, so we're going to go Kartana Feeny. And they go Xerneas and Sin. Okay, classic. Classic lead. Okay, I know I'm going to call Haze wrong. I just know I'm going to call it, but I don't want to Haze off the bat. I don't want to Haze off the bat. I do want to bring in my Incineroar. And I do want Icy Wind. That way I can fake out Haze next turn. And I keep Kartana safe in the back? Question mark? Okay, so getting Intimidate off, that really only matters on the Incineroar. Okay. Okay. But that's fine. Because now I get the biggest fake out Haze ever. Ever. And there's nothing, I don't think there's anything he can do about it. So I do have to fake out the Xerneas and Haze. Okay, hard switch and Sin into Suicune, that's fine. Okay, so I think I guess we could have hazed last turn, but I think doing it this way is also... Well, I was intimidated last turn, so I actually couldn't. I'm going to Snarl. And... Icy Wind here, I think. Okay, so yeah, so you just Dazzle. That's fine. And Scold to the Incineroar, that's also fine. Yeah, so I'm getting a little bit of speed control off, little at a time. And a snarl. I think I do want Incineroar to go down here. I'm gonna Snarl and Gravity. In hopes that Incineroar goes down, which now it will not, but that's fine. Okay, you Moonblast. Please be into Incineroar. No! All you turn off the Incineroar, and I think just Icy Wind. Okay, Zern switches into Suicune. Okay, pops the berry, that's nice. Okay, Mist disappears. Have they revealed all their Pokemon? Let's see. No. We still have one mystery Pokemon. Okay, and Sin switches. Zern comes out. Get another Icy Wind off. Doing negligible damage. Absolutely negligible. Suicune Scalds. It's fine. U-turn comes out. I guess Cart's decently safe here. Where do I want to go? Cart, probably? I think I'm actually gonna go Groudon. Because you can bring in Rayquaza if you want to Scald me, but then I will get a Precipice Blades Icy Wind off on your Rayquaza. So I think that I'm fine with. How many turns of Gravity? Only 2. Okay, I have to be careful. I have to be careful. Ray? Yeah. Yeah. How much does this do to Rayquaza? Yeah, it's enough. Does that- oh my gosh, does that mean Airlock disappears? Does that mean airlock disappears? We got him! I forgot about that mechanic. We got him! Oh my gosh, this game is still very far from over, but we got him. That is nice. That's really nice. Okay, I think this is a free switch back into my Incineroar, and I think I want Icy Wind again. I am running out of Icy Winds. Jeez. How many times have I used it? I could Heal Pulse my Incineroar, but I think I'd rather Icy Wind. Oh, they're gonna forfeit there. I mean, I think it's a bit of a salty forfeit. Like, the game was definitely not over, but I think Groudon plus Cart with Sash intact would be able to put in work, and I still had 2 other Pokemon, so I don't think you give up there, but I understand why that happened. But those Icy Winds, they mattered. They mattered. So we're going to split today's episode 1 and 1. I feel like we had been on kind of a nice little winning streak, but sometimes Nihilego just absolutely gets out of hand, and that's going to happen sometimes. I'm going to have to relook at the game plan for Sub-Nihi specifically. I think maybe the thing to do was lead Salamence, so that to force him into... But he had Fake Out. Maybe Salamence and Incineroar was the play? So we possibly trade Fake Outs. It's like you have to let me choose. You either get a sub up or I get a Tailwind up. But then you're beast boosted. No, because I think I have to leave with Feeny so I can get an Icy Wind off. I'll have to think about it. I will have to go back and watch it and think about it a little bit more. But I am happy with how we played the second game. Obviously, that was a game-defining turn where we took out the Rayquaza and then they couldn't Scald. That was amazing. Feeny put in the absolute finest work, and so did Groudon. I'm not super sure about my set on Feeny, but I do love Gravity with Groudon. I think Gravity plus Groudon is so good. There is, like, the feeling of clicking Precipice Blades and knowing you're gonna hit because Gravity's up and hitting those Flying-type Pokemon, really nice. Really, really nice. But I will stop rambling. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. None of that, and I do hope that everybody, yeah, everybody, is having an above-average day.